Are you sick? Are you sick and tired and just getting really annoyed at yourself that you're not getting opportunities that you want? You're looking around at other people, which you should not be doing on an obsessive level, but it's all right to look around, check out this person, check out that person. But you're just like, what? That's how you feel right now. I want to talk to you about a strategy to overcome that, and it's the yes strategy. Just start saying yes to things. This is where a lot of magic will happen in your life, and you know that whole kind of sliding doors concept on if an opportunity comes for you, a lot of people, if they feel, maybe you feel like you're not ready to do something, you've got no knowledge about it, you're actually thinking, why are they asking me to do it? Like, how has this happened? You need to stop it. You need to get away from that. And you need to just saying yes. Start saying yes to things, because if you keep saying no, your life will just keep going like that. You're going to get through life. Of course, you can still be happy, but I want you to reach your ultimate and maximum potential. And how you do that is when someone comes to you, and rather than saying no, you're going to say yes, and you're going to start going in all these different directions rather than just coasting along. Okay, start saying yes to things. I want to give you my example to this, and really how how I'm doing all of this now, how I started to do more video, how I turned into a YouTube coach and helping loads of small businesses. It wasn't always like this. I didn't just wake up one day and think, yeah, I'm going to start teaching people how to be confident on camera and facing their fears and getting them started on YouTube. There was a long backstory behind that, and I'll do another video or podcast one day where I do go kind of more in depth and step by step about how I've got to this stage and, you know, how I got clients and all the rest of it. But today I want to focus on this one story that if I did say no, then I may have not been here in front of you. Well, maybe I would have, but it might have been under a whole completely different circumstance. So after my media career, well, I was still trying to do my media career, but it just completely dried up. I could not keep on going for auditions, and it was that struggling mindset. I was getting rejected left, right, and centre, to the point where really your confidence is just getting knocked every single day. And I'm like, wow, nobody wants me to work for them. I'm at that radio station, and even other jobs that I was less qualified for, I wasn't getting. So my money basically nearly completely ran out, and I was like, I'm going to just have to get any job. So from working in the media industry and interviewing celebrities, and I won an award from Channel 4 for Best Radio Presenter and hosting events to thousands of people, I was then doing that to behind a desk. And I was a receptionist for, I think it was about 2.5 years. And this really beautiful building in central London is actually a really great company. Not all the employees there were great. But, you know, a lot of people there were really nice, and it was just a nice atmosphere. Actually, no, this is a lie now. It was, to be honest, it wasn't a nice atmosphere a lot of the time. Anyway, you get the gist. So from going from my proper passion, what I wanted to do in my life, like I'm doing it, then to having my son, really struggling, and then, yeah, I just had to go and get this normal job, which was a receptionist. Now, I stayed there for 2.5 years. Again, I will cover this another time. But when I left, one of the partners in this corporate company, no one really knew what I did. It was only that I started talking about what I was doing, because people were like, oh, like, why are you leaving? What are you doing next? And I was like, oh, look, I really just want to focus like on my YouTube channel, because while I was doing this receptionist job, I was still making YouTube videos and really trying to build some kind of brand on the side. And I thought, you know, I just want to try and do that full time now. And one of the partners found out about this, and she sat me down one day. I thought I'd done something wrong, because she's like, Veena, let's go for a meeting. And I was like, no, I've been such a good worker. What have I done? But she just said to me, like, we didn't know all this stuff like you've done in the past and that you're currently doing. Like an opportunity has come up and do you want to film some training videos for us? And when she said this, I was like, I've never filmed for another person before. I just film YouTube videos for myself. And yeah, I've never done it, obviously, number one, for anybody, and number two, for a massive international headhunting company. So in my head, I was like, I think I actually probably paused for a long time. And then she kept talking about it. And she was like, oh, can you do that? And I was like, yeah. I was just like, yeah, no problem. Like, send me more information. Do you need me to send you a quote? And all the rest of it. So that was an opportunity that came to me, and I could have said no, and I could have left that reception job and yeah, continued to do YouTube. But really, what was the plan around YouTube? I didn't have a plan. It was literally just like, oh yeah, I want to like do my YouTube channel, but I had no business model. There was not even like a rough plan in place. So anyway, I said yes to that. And that is how my business evolved from there. I don't film for clients anymore. Obviously now I coach people how to be on camera. I've even gone into other businesses similar and taught teams of people on how their corporate company can actually use YouTube in their business. But that may have never happened if I said no to that one opportunity. And I've got to tell you now that I was so scared. I know I'm laughing around now and I'm like, yeah, I did it. But on the lead up to that day, I had to film these training videos. I was on YouTube watching as many videos as possible, learning how to properly film, learning how to properly edit. I even didn't have a proper microphone. And at the time, obviously, I didn't have that much money. So these really good microphones were about £300. And I thought, what am I going to do? Like, I can't buy that. So luckily, look into your network of people. Can anyone in your network help you? Luckily, one of my friends, he's a music producer, and I just rang him up and I was like, I need a microphone. I need a microphone to film some videos. I only need it basically for one day. Now, he didn't have any microphones that I could borrow because they're all in his studio. It's not one you can like take out and about. But by coincidence, in the building that he worked, there was like a film company downstairs. So I can't remember if they gave it to me for free or I had to pay a small fee to rent it for them from the day. But, you know, there's so many messages in what I'm saying today. Number one is just say yes to opportunities. You don't know where it's going to lead. And of course, after saying yes to that one opportunity, it wasn't like an upward road. It was up and then it went like this again, then it went a bit down and then it went down and then it went down and then it went up and then it went up and then it went down. So you know, just because you say yes to something, it doesn't mean you're like, yeah, we're gonna be on our way. But you are on your way. But just realize that you've got to keep going. You've got to keep taking these different opportunities. Yes, there's going to be hurdles along the way. But as long as you keep going, as long as you keep developing your mind, as long as you keep developing yourself, you will be fine. Yeah? But you've got to keep going. So number one was the whole thing about saying yes. Number two is look into your network of friends, of family. If you have said yes to opportunity and then you are like me and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Look if there's anyone that can help you in whatever way it is. And number three, this is why I've slowed down because I can't remember what number three was. But anyway, I really hope this has helped you in some way. If it has, please do subscribe to this YouTube channel or subscribe to the podcast if you're listening to it over there, because then you'll get notified every time I upload a video or a podcast. You will get notified that it's gone live. And something very exciting is that I've just started my Facebook group. I did admittedly have this a few months ago and then I didn't do anything with it, but now I am in there live a few times a week. So I really hope you can come in there. And again, this is for if you want to overcome your fear of being on the camera and you just want that inspiration. I'm trying to do a lot of lives in the morning just to get you motivated and set up for the day. So if you want to join that, the link should be below this video. It's called the Fearless Female Entrepreneurs Conquer Your Camera Fears. I will see you over there, and I will see you very soon as well. Remember, you deserve all the success in the world. That's not a joke. You deserve money, you deserve health, you deserve happiness. So keep going and just realize that you have got such a unique talent that nobody else has. I promise you that you are here for a reason. You have a unique talent that nobody else has. You've got to get out there and you've got to start sharing it with the world. Have an amazing day and I'll see you really soon. Bye.